Hello and welcome. My name's Doug and I'm excited to bring you along here on my 2017 Walt Disney World trip. This is my 7th time to Walt Disney World and my 4th time solo. And this is my longest trip I've ever taken to Disney. It is 6 nights and 7 days. I've only stayed a max of 4 nights before, so I'm excited to spend an entire week with the mouse. And I'm excited to bring you guys along. This is the first time I'm kind of documenting on video my entire trip, so I'm excited to see what's changed in the since the 10 months that I've been there. Let's see, there's the Food and Wine Festival going on, there's the Halloween party, the new fireworks at Magic Kingdom, Happily Ever After. There's just so much that's changed, and I'm staying at 2 new resorts I've never stayed at before. I'm starting off with the All-Star Music for my first 3 nights. I got a really good deal on it. Then I'm upgrading for my first deluxe hotel stay ever at Walt Disney World, and it's the Animal Kingdom Lodge. And I'm so unbelievably excited, and yeah, let's get going. So I'm headed down here the day before Labor Day. Now, if you're not from America or don't really know what Labor Day is about, basically it's kind of a holiday to celebrate, a day off, whatever. So it kind of marks the end of summer here in America. So what a lot of people do is they take their last summer vacation during over the weekend. Now it's only a 3-day weekend, so and a lot of kids are already back in school, although they'll start school the day after Labor Day, which is Tuesday. So a lot of families just take a day's drive. They go down to the lake or go camping, something like that. And there's not a lot of people that travel long distances like I'm doing. I'm lucky enough to do it because I don't work with a job that requires me to work around the school schedule, or I don't have kids. So this week is actually one of the least busy weeks to go to Disney because all the kids are going back to school. So after tomorrow, Labor Day, it'll be empty in the parks, hopefully. That's what it's historically been. In the first week of September, it's historically been pretty much dead. So we'll see, with the Food and Wine Festival moving up to include Labor Day weekend this year, things might change. There might be a lot of people like me that are, adults with no kids, or retirees, people that want to go to the Food and Wine Festival and take advantage of not just the low crowds, but since it's also a dead season, Disney World prices their hotels accordingly. So because it's a less crowded time of year, they actually lower the prices of the hotels. And you can get a great rate on hotels. So like for the All-Star Music, I use a website called Cheap Tickets. And I'll put in a link in the description. Cheap Tickets is great because what they get the discounted rates from Disney. And then you can use a promo code from them, and it's usually about 18% off. And so I was able to get the All-Star Music for, I think it was $78 a night. It was, I think, $230, $240 total for 3 nights, which is insane. Now, the Animal Kingdom Lodge, I used a travel agency called Magical Vacations Travel. Absolutely awesome. Props to Jason, if he's watching this. Thank you. They get amazing rates on deluxe resorts at Disney World. I mean, the rates are ridiculous. Normally, a deluxe hotel, even in the cheap part of the year, is running for $400 a night. And I was able to get the Animal Kingdom Lodge for $230 a night, which is ridiculous that I'm being able to stay in the Animal Kingdom Lodge for 3 nights for under $700. That's almost what I spent last year on Port Orleans French Quarter, which is a moderate resort. And I mean, nowhere near as nice as the Animal Kingdom Lodge. The last couple trips I've been using the parking spot. It's a little bit outside from the Denver airport, but it's a little bit cheaper than other places, and the shuttle picks you up right where you parked, and they give you a card. When you get back home, they take you right to where you parked, and it's great, and they give you a water bottle on the way out, and there's always a coupon available online. I think the one I got is 25% off if you stay more than 4 days. So I want to say it's like $40 or so to park for 7 days, which is pretty good.
The thing about living in Denver, we have a very nice airport. I love flying and out of here. Nice to come home to an airport that isn't complete garbage. This is pretty much the best purchase I ever made, was doing pre-check. Because if you're like me and you're flying once a month or so, you don't want to deal with everybody in line over there that for some reason still doesn't understand how security works. Just over an hour before my flight, so I'm going to have brunch at my favorite restaurant here at the Denver airport. Here is the brunch menu. Pretty good prices for a restaurant in an airport. So here is my standard breakfast, and I got a little list of two. Looks good. Of course, I gotta have a beer, and this is the Epic Tart and Juicy Sour IPA. It's from Utah. Kind of a interesting place to have a beer from, but it's good. Alright, so my flight got in a tiny bit late. There was some guy on the plane when we were boarding that I don't know what was up with him, but he walked off the plane and just he looked high as hell, being, you know, Colorado, typical. But I'm here in Orlando now, and yep, Avatar sign already. Getting closer. Kind of surprised because I'm right on the bus. Like, I checked in and I walked right on the bus. Last year I had to wait, I think, a good 20-30 minutes for my bus. So yeah, I think it's just past 7:30, somewhere around there. So I should be at my hotel by 8:30 and should be at Disney Springs by 9 or 9:30. So hopefully. When you say Value Resort, I think we're at Carpet. This is the All-Star Music Resort. Now this is the first Value Resort I've stayed at in, I want to say, 5 years. The last couple trips I've been doing were at moderate resorts. And kind of interested to see, because a lot of people say the All-Stars are terrible and other people say they're just fine. So the last Value Resort I stayed at, the only other one is Pop Century, and I love Pop Century. It was great. My room was, I want to say, 100 feet from the bus stop, and it was fantastic. So we'll see how this day is. I got the notification that I had my room, but I had to go to check-in. Now in the app, I have my room number already, which is what I requested with touring plans, and it's actually the exact room I requested. So I'm just going to go in here in the check-in and make sure everything's right, because Disney IT is kind of a mess sometimes. Sometimes one thing will say another. And yeah, so I don't really want to go walk all the way to my room and find out, oh, the app was wrong. So we'll see. So there was no problem with my room or anything. They just wanted to check with me because I booked with 2 guests on my reservation. Since I booked through Cheap Tickets, which is an Expedia site, they can't modify the reservation after they send it in. So I always like to make a reservation for 2 if somebody wants to tag along or something like that. So, you know, get a free Magic Man. I can't use it, but yeah, it's not too humid for September. I'm really surprised. Like, I was expecting it to be like a wall of humidity, but look, there's the pool, and there's a pool bar over there. So walk over to my room, drop my bag off here, and then we'll head to look around the resort a little bit more, and then we'll head to Disney Springs for dinner. All right, here we go. This is the exact room I requested. Broadway, building 8, here on the corner. Nice and quiet here. 8633. Boop. Oh, come on. There we go. Oh, I always have trouble with the Magic Band. And boop. Here we go. Home, sweet home for the next 3 nights. Looks pretty clean, pretty nice. No little greeting and towels or whatever, so a bit disappointing, but looks deep though. So let's get going. Right, so we're gonna go walk around the resort a little bit. It's a little bit dark, obviously, right now, so won't be able to see a whole lot, but the grounds are really nice. So, you know, the accommodations, the room I had, it seemed really clean. It seemed well kept up, and honestly, at this point, I don't see why everybody complains about the All-Stars, because this is really nice. This is nice landscaping, and maybe it's because of the section I'm in, but there isn't like as big tacky figures everywhere as some of the other resorts. But like the Broadway section, like it's got this like nice brick facade to it, and it really looks nice. We'll go around here on the other side where it kind of looks like a street. So over here's the jazz part, and this is the preferred room. So I think it's an extra like $30-40 a night or something ridiculous like that to stay in one of those buildings. But yeah, this is the Broadway section, so yeah, pretty neat. So over here we have the piano pool, kind of the more quieter pool than the main one, which is all the way back down that way towards the Bay Building. This is pretty nifty right through here. This kind of feels like the French Quarter I stayed at last year, minus the big drum sets. But look, even the lamps are flickering. They look like they're gas lamps. I mean, this is pretty nice for an all-star. So here's the main pool, and it has the three caballeros in the middle. By the way, the pool hours today were 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. I know a lot of people question about what are the pool hours. So that was the main pool back there. And over here, there's the pool bar and the food court and everything, so we'll go check that out. So here's the food court. Now I've heard that they are testing a new setup for the food court, so we'll come around here. It's a window where you can come and pick up your food. And so you get a pager and you go to your table, and then once your food's ready, you can come to this window and they'll have your food ready for you, instead of having to wait over here for your food and come this way. So you can see they're getting their pager right now. So instead of before where you have to go wait for your food at booths, you actually just go up there, you say what you want, and then they have it done for you. So pretty nifty idea they're testing out. Well, it looks like they got all the Halloween stuff out, which is kind of funny because I looked at two Targets back in Denver for Halloween stuff, and none of them had it. But it's a pretty nice little gift shop. You can pick up something before you leave, or if you know. Always wanted one of those monorail play sets, but I want like somewhere like up on the wall, kind of like running around, have it run around my office, but too many things, too little money. Oh, and by the way, you can buy liquor bottles. Like, I'm not sure how much. It's probably absolutely ridiculous, but yep, there's liquor. The bus time boards here too. Now, I'm not sure how accurate they are. They kind of seem half the time messed up. But yeah, we're going to Disney Springs, grab some dinner, because it's about, I don't know, I think, try to calculate in my head. I think it's still 6, almost 7 o'clock my time. Yeah. I think that's the, I'm not sure. I think that's the studios fireworks. Yeah. Illuminations, something like that. Great, we have arrived here at Disney Springs. Beautiful evening. So I'm gonna go over that way and see if I can get a spot at Chef Art Smith's Homecomin. But yeah, it's a pretty nice night tonight. Not too humid, not too hot. Pretty much perfect patio weather. Over here at Raglan Road, they're doing their Great Irish Huey, which is kind of like a music festival. But yeah, it's insanely busy. I've never seen it like this. That's crazy. But we're heading over this way. That's Morimoto right there. I actually ate at the Morimoto in New York City, and that was fantastic. It was during New York City Restaurant Week. So I got a 3-course, I think it was 3-course, yeah, for, I want to say, $30, $45, something like that. But that's really good for Morimoto. So, this is where we're headed. Homecomin. The spot here at the bar, and here's the menu. A little pricey, but not too bad. And it's on the back. The specialty is wine on tap. Moonshine. I don't know.
I got the old-fashioned elder, which is Mitcher's bourbon, sage germain, elderflower, a dash of bitters, garnished with an orange peel and a fancy cherry. So, see how it tastes. Yep, that's an old-fashioned. However, the elderflower adds kind of a nice, sweeter taste to it. That's very good, very strong. I'm probably gonna end up on the floor tonight. I got the fried chicken sandwich. Asked for no less tomato because I hate vegetables. Came with barbecue chips, and it looks like it's covered in like sour cream.
She's like, that's not him. I'm like, man, he's the only guy that's like 6'7" or 6'6", bro.
Chips are good.
Yeah. Does he work?
Let's try the sandwich.
No, he did. He's a bodyguard. Makes sense. The guy's chiseled like a he needs to do more push-ups though.
So it's actually crispy. It's not like soggy or anything. You know, with a Chick-fil-A sandwich, it's a little soggy when you bite into the breading. But with this, it's nice and crispy.
So wait, now we should do a bar back. That's what I feel bad for. Right?
Yeah, pretty good. Has a hot sauce too on it. And pickles. You forgot the pickles! Did anybody get that? Oh, it's SpongeBob, not. I guess that's not Disney, so. But I'm gonna go finish this, and I'll report back on my final thoughts. So I finished my meal, and I really like the sandwich. But the more I have the chips, the less and less I like the chips. They just didn't feel any all that special. Maybe I just didn't like the coating, the barbecue coating they put on it. But otherwise, the chicken sandwich was amazing. So I think I'm gonna then finish all the chips because I'm saving room for dessert, and I think I'm gonna go for the shine cake. I've heard really good things about it. It's a cake covered with moonshine, so it's supposed to be, you can actually taste the moonshine in it. So we'll see what that's like. Alright, so it's time to try the moonshine cake, shine cake, whatever it's called. Comes with ice cream. Just standard vanilla ice cream. And let's try the actual cake. Yeah, it's definitely got like a kick to it. Interesting. Trying to put my finger on what the exact taste is, but I can't get it to become a mind. But it's really good. So I'm gonna finish this and try not to pass out from a food coma. So Homecomin was really good. I really enjoyed it. I actually got a piece of watermelon soaked in moonshine, and that kind of sent me over the wall. Well, the shine cake did too, but overall a really good meal. It was a total after tip. It was $49, I believe, so pretty pricey meal, but it was a good meal. Good first meal here for my 2017 Disney trip.
So I'm at the Boathouse now, and It's a really nice view from here. Not the actual boathouse, the actual restaurant's over there. But I'm at this dockside bar, and this is a really nice view. So I ate a drink at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar over that way, right there. And that's an Indiana Jones themed bar. But yeah, this is a really nice view here.
So we're at Raglan Road right now, and it's their Great Irish Huey, I think it's called. But I got a what is it called?
It's black and cider.
Black and cider. So just
With
beer.
blackcurrant juice.
So beer and cider. That's all I know. But it's really good. Well, it was one good beer here at Raglan Road. It's like 1:15, I think, in the morning. So I've got to get back over and catch my bus back to the resort because it's time to call it a night. And I don't think I'm gonna vlog any from my room. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of day 0, day 1. I don't know what to call it, but I will see you tomorrow morning for a day at the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks.